Hey guys, it's been a while. Been not as consistent with the videos as I'd like to be, but hopefully I'll work on that in the future. But for right now, I had the fuel pump go out in my car the other day. I've been waiting for it to go out for a while because it was original fuel pump, 12 years old and 240 some thousand odd miles on it, and it finally died on me the other day. So I figure I already took it out of the casing and everything, the strainer, so what we're left with is the actual pump itself. Will come out of a 2005 Sunfire 2.2 Ecotech, and it's the original GM fuel pump. So what I want to do is cut the casing off of this and just kind of inspect the components inside and see what it would look like after that many miles and years of service. So I'm going to cut this. I guess the way I'm going to go about it is I'm just going to take a cutoff wheel and just cut it from here to here and just kind of peel it open. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we will examine what it looks like inside. Alright, got the case split here. I know about how these pumps work, but I've never actually dissected one. So I know, of course, the fuel comes in here. There'll be a strainer and stuff here, and then it exits here, and you got your positive and negative. So pretty simple overall. But let's aluminum plate. Looks like the first stage of turbines. I'm assuming that's what they're called in this thing. Rides against that. Oops. Okay. Most of that thing is just a big old motor. That's crazy. I was really expecting more than I thought these things had 2 or 3 stages in them, but it looks like it's just that one stage on the fuel pump. That's ridiculous how you can get that much pressure out of that. As far as wear on this, don't look like there's really any at all. That's amazing for the mileage. I know the lighting is not the greatest because everything's so shiny, but I really want to see the commutator bars on this armature. Oh wow. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they are extremely dished. Now I'm assuming that whenever this was built new from the factory that these commutator bars would be level. So I'm trying to think how to get you all to see that, but I guess you all can say that's probably, I would say that's probably, I don't know, 1/16 of an inch of wear on that thing. On the armature itself, little balance marks and stuff. You know, I think what may have happened to this is the bearing was actually going out on it, or the bushing or whatever. It was starting to seize up because it never actually didn't actually die on me. It just started making really funny sounds, and the fuel pressure dropped so low that the engine just wouldn't run anymore. I think it dropped to like 10 psi. So it technically still turned when I took it apart or took it out. Looking in here too, the brushes are actually, there's a lot of life left on these brushes. There we go. Look at that. As far as the brushes were concerned, this thing still had a ton of life left in it, even after 12 years and 240,000 miles. So that's pretty wild. And of course, if you don't know how the fuel pumps work, the fuel actually flows up. Of course, it enters here, goes past the turbine, which actually is what pumps it. And there's a little hole right there, and the fuel actually goes and completely submerges the armature, the brushes, and everything. That's what cools it down. And that's the biggest reason these things last so long, and that's the biggest reason that you should never run an electric fuel pump car out of fuel completely, because it's kind of like you're basically running the motor without lubrication or cooling. So yeah, from the looks of it, that's I know you all can't tell by me turning it, but see, it's that's what got this thing. Is I bet you that bearing was seizing up, because I mean you can see that's, I have to squeeze that pretty hard before it'll actually turn on here. So alrighty, but like I say, it's amazingly simple. I was expecting yeah, I thought these things had at least 3 or 4 stages of turbines in them, but evidently not. Alrighty, that's a little short video for y'all, but if y'all would like me to do anything else, just kind of give some ideas or opinions or anything. But please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you guys. See y'all later.